Welcome to my story. The title of this story is My Hero. Um, just to preface, a couple of things happened in my life, and I want to share with you who my hero is. So, to start off, I was 19 years old, and at this time, I was pregnant for the second time. I was also pregnant at 18, and that was one of the roughest years of my life. I'm 27 now. I would not go back to 18. Even if someone paid me to do it, I'm like, no. We ain't doing that. While I was 18 years old, I suffered a miscarriage at the age of 18. I turned down a softball scholarship. I had gotten arrested. I also had to move back home because I could not afford to live on my own anymore. And this was all before graduating, except for getting arrested. So, yeah, they put me in handcuffs, and it was like this. I would not do that again. So that was just the year of 2014, and let me just tell you, life balled up its fist and just gave me a shiner or two. So fast forwarding to 2015, I meet this guy and I'm like, he's fine, right? Okay. But back in high school, he used to sell me marijuana. Yeah. Anyway, we started dating at this time, and everything was fun. It was cool. 3 months went by, and I took a pregnancy test, and so now at 19 years old, I'm pregnant again for the second time in a year. Well, I guess you could say a year, like a year and a half, something like that. I felt like such a screw up at this point. I was pregnant again. This time by a different guy. Not married either time, and so I just really felt like a disappointment. But I was happy, like, yay, like I get another chance to be a mother, and but like I was super scared because the first pregnancy didn't go as planned and ended up miscarrying. So just like a little bit about the pregnancy. Physically, it was amazing. Like me and the baby, like we were super healthy. I was didn't gain as much weight as the doctors had liked in the beginning, but I was doing okay. The baby, she was healthy, and man, I used to love whenever she would like kick. I loved that feeling, even with my third pregnancy, because I have another child now. But emotionally, it was horrible, and it was draining. But anyways, so the guy that I was dating and had got pregnant by, I did not know, but he was struggling with heroin addiction, and he would use it intravenously and shoot IV drugs. And so from there, like, things still hadn't changed, but the later months of my pregnancy, I had grown like huge. I was huge. It looked like I had 2 basketballs underneath my shirt. And I ended up carrying her 8 days overdue. The doctors finally induced me. But I had to make the hardest decision of my life to be able to leave him and decide to do this on my own and with the support of my family. But during labor, it was just ain't nothing I've ever imagined. She was born on March 28th. March 28th, 2016. And I spent 12 hours in labor after being induced and ended up having to have an emergency C-section. I was very scared that I was going to lose her because everybody made it seem like life or death. In fact, Dr. Lafferty, he did come in and tell me that I was going to have an emergency C-section. And I was very frantic, very worried, frightful, fearful. I was just scared. But he grabbed my hand and he was just like, you are going to be okay. The baby's going to be okay, but we have to get you in there right now, and I need you to calm down. And just like the gentleness, the humbleness, the compassion of his voice just really was able to bring me down and make me realize that hey, we gotta do this. There's no other way. We gotta do this. So that way she is okay and I'm okay, because I want a healthy baby. So I'm just okay, okay, we can do this. We got this. But it was just, I will forever be thankful to God that Dr. Lafferty was the doctor that day. He was not my regular doctor. He was just the doctor on call that day, my doctor who went out of town. But I will forever be thankful to God, because just the lovingness and the patience that he showed me that day, with urgency, but yet so patient, and it was just calm. It was just like a peace came over me whenever he came in and explained this to me. God sent him there that day for a reason, and I think it was to deliver my baby in a safe way and to be able to calm me down as well. But as for me and my child's dad, he has since 2016, he's been to a Christian-based rehab center and almost has 6 years clean and sober, all of everything. No drugs anymore. He doesn't do any of that. We're engaged, and we had a second child. So the hero of where we both come from and where we are now, our hero is, especially my hero, is definitely God, and how he can bring you out of such a dark place and flourish you into something beautiful, almost like a flower that had died, and then he's just bring it back to life. And I know I would not know love, grace, and forgiveness the way that I do now had it not been for God. And just wanting to share a verse that's one of my favorites, and it's God is our refuge and our strength, and he's a very present help in trouble. That is Psalms 46, verse 1, and it speaks volumes, because he's my refuge. Even though I'm doing so much better today, I'm not as wild as what I used to be. I've calmed down a lot. He's still my refuge, even on the hard days. And that is why that God will forever be my hero. Thanks. Bye.